this computer. Okay. All right. So where do I go? Presentation. Okay. So here enable edit. Okay. Here we go. So I will just summarize what we did in the last class, and then we will start off with this class. Okay. So let me just. Okay. So, to keep this a little away. Is the sound clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. That's all we need.
And now slowly roll and lie down on your back. Thank you for reminding. Let's do the ball posture. Dhanurasana. Hold your knees, lift your feet, and hold your ankles with your palms. And now when you inhale, look to the roof, lift the knees away from the ground and breathe.
Can you hear the background noise?
Background noise is prominent, Prabhu.
Huh?
It's prominent.
Yeah,
Background
Mataji's
noise.
class is very.
Madhu's class. Okay, let me tell her.
No, sometimes it goes down and it came up. I think you moved. You may have changed some setting. It was down. And
No, she gets. I'll just ask her to be a little. There's the kids' workshop going. This one.
Palms facing the roof. Falling sideways. And relax. Roll your eyes.
I think the kids workshop will be ending soon.
Yeah. That's almost done. Yeah. But just start. Okay. Okay, so I think we will start. All right, thank you for joining in today for this Mudra workshop. So, in the last session, I just want to remind what are the mudras we did. So, let me share the presentation here. So, Mudra means to keep your mind happy. Mudra means happy. That which keeps you happy is basically mudra. So we did this in the last class. So we spoke about mudra being an energy circuit. So what is the energy circuit? So all the energy that you see in the body, when you connect these different fingers, they complete a circuit within the body. So what happens is they are connected to 5 different elements: fire, air, ether, then water and earth and water. So these are all the 5 elements. So when you touch the different fingers, it's actually going through the endocrine glands and it's connecting and completing the circuit. So for example, so when you do this Dhyana Mudra, so it is fire and air. So fire, the thumb is the one that activates everything else. So fire is the one that activates all the other mudras. So let me just share this over. And this fire is the one that is involved in all or most of the mudras that we find. And so this fire needs to be active. So when it touches the air, it becomes Jnana Mudra, right? Then this becomes Vayu Mudra, Surya Mudra, Shunya Mudra, different mudras that we saw. And this fire is one that activates all the others, the fire of digestion. So we will now go through that once again, and I will. So can everybody see the presentation properly?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yes, I'll just minimize this. Okay, so if we go to the next one, so the 5 fingers represent the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. So water, earth, then space, air, fire. So these are the ones, so the ones that are represented here, you can see with the fingers. The fire is the one that activates everything else. So all the others, they are gradually activated by the fire. So in that case, what we have to do is, just one moment. Let me just close this. The next one from this is, the first mudra that we studied is Jnana Mudra. So that is the easiest one. So very important for mind related issues. So it vertigo, memory, depression, hyperactivity. So to concentrate the mind, this is the best mudra, which is that the Jnana Mudra. So the Jnana Mudra is the most important one. And so this is the most
Hey,
important.
Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes.
So yeah, can you zoom here and show me how you are holding your thumb and the index finger in the tip?
Like this. I don't
Okay,
press, I just touch.
just touch. And remaining finger should be straight?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So if I press, then I won't get the pulse. The secret is when you just touch, you feel the pulse.
Okay, got it, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you just touch, you'll feel the pulse. Can everybody feel?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So don't press too hard in any mudra, except like when you're touching the tips, you just touch it. You don't press it too hard. It's just touches. Okay. So that is the Jnana Mudra. And let's go back. So that's important for many such health and also for concentration. So when you sit for chanting, one hand you can hold in that mudra actually. Okay. So I just want to share this. So when we hold the Jnana Mudra for at least 40 minutes in a day, it is very, very beneficial for controlling the mind. So when you sit for chanting, see, the point is right hand activates the left side of the brain and left hand activates the right side of the brain. So that is why holding in both hands is important. So, but when you're chanting, you're holding it on one hand, which is also very good, but the other hand you are chanting. So you're still getting the wonderful effects. When you press the beads, you massage the beads nicely when you're doing the chanting on the beads. So that effect is also there. It's also very powerful because you are doing it with the thumb, the fire. With the fire, you are activating everything else. So in terms of touch, so that touch is also very, very important. So when you do it for 40 minutes, you get powerful effects. So the next mudra is the Vayu Mudra. So Vayu Mudra is, I found it very, very important and very beneficial to reduce restlessness. So you do this we have discussed in the last class. I'm just summarizing very quickly. And today I want to show more cleansing and meditation mudras. So you see, this is a very healing mudra. So when you are sitting, it takes a little bit of time to get used to. You can do it for a day or two, then you might lose interest. But if you do this on a consistent, on a regular basis, you will get very powerful and really wonderful results. So if you can do this mudra, that is the Vayu Mudra, it's super beneficial to calm down the mind. So that is the Vayu Mudra. Okay. And it is very helpful for rheumatism, for gout, for knee pains, all these different issues, they are very, very beneficial. For also for acidity, because acidity is also a form of digestion which is not gone well. So if we want to improve the digestion levels, then we can then we can actually use this Vayu Mudra.
You also mentioned this is for restlessness as well, right?
Which one? Yeah, this
Restless.
is very good for restlessness. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is very good for restlessness.
So, Prabhuji, when to do this mudra? Because usually meditation we do the jnana mudra.
Jnana
When to
mudra. So rest of the time you can do during the day. You can do this mudra actually. It is very, very beneficial, and you can. Okay, finally.
Vijay, this is again for 40 minutes.
Yes.
All mudras are for at least 40 minutes.
Yeah. So 40 minutes is when you get the maximum effect.
Right. Okay.
40 minutes is when you get the maximum. To the degree you hold, but at least 10 minutes you should hold, at least. And the thing is, you will get significant results in 3 months. Okay. Okay, let's go on to the next mudra. That is the Shunya Mudra. So that is the ether. So this is for ether related. That is sound. That is the ears, numbness, deafness, tinnitus. So if you have tinnitus, this is very good. So you have to hold your hands like this. So this is the ether element that is getting purified. So that is important. So
Prabhuji, in this case, we can press down, or it's not touch. It's only the tips which are touched.
No, not
right.
touch. So when I
You
said
can hold
only
it.
when the fingers touch is when
Tips.
you touch. Otherwise, you have to press it down.
Right.
To
Okay.
feel it, you have to really feel it. Mudra means you are holding it firmly.
Right. Okay.
Mudra means to heal the mind, to make the mind happy. Prana Mudra, there is no picture. I forgot to add the picture. But anyway, so Prana Mudra is this. Okay. That is, you just touch these two fingers and the thumb, and these two fingers are free. So this is the Prana Mudra. And this is very good to invoke energy within you.
Last session you mentioned you can do this even for 20 minutes, and that's really powerful, even for 20 minutes.
Yes, in a day. After any other mudra, if you do this, this is very activating. But it is said that one should not do this in the evening, because you get very active, hyper. So this is good during the daytime. Okay, so in the daytime, this is very good. So that is the Prana Mudra. Okay, go back to the presentation, and then we have Varuna Mudra. So this is to increase the eyes, what do you call the moisture. So psoriasis is another stress related disease, psoriasis. For anemia also this is very good. So this improves the Varuna, the water. This activates the water element. So the flow, your flow is activated, your water is purified, your blood is purified with this. And especially the moisture in the eyes, the dryness in the eyes goes away with this. And because the blood gets purified, the psoriasis is also improved with this. So do this Varuna Mudra on a regular basis, and you will find a lot of benefits of this Varuna Mudra. Yeah, so this Varuna Mudra, yeah, correct. The next one.
Prabhu, so do you hold these mudras straight, or do you hold these mudras on like sideways, or it has to be straight?
Straight, yeah. What do you mean sideways?
So when you do meditation, you can hold your hand down.
Down. Oh, you mean like that? Okay. So I was confused. So basically, yes. When you sit down, you hold your hands like this, right? Down. So that is correct.
Prabhuji,
You
this
can
finger represents.
sit, put the hands on the arm rests, and just hold it like this. Yes.
Prabhu, like
Prabhuji, you said that this represents water. So is it, what does it do? Is it increasing the water content
You
in
know,
the
you know
joint?
what we use this for water, right? So this is water. Yes. So what
So
was
what do you mean by water? What is the relationship of water and the?
with water content? Yes, very good. So the thing is, these are control buttons. Okay. These are control buttons of the elements in our body.
Right.
This controls fire.
Fire.
This controls air. This is the switch for air. This is the switch for ether. This is the switch for earth. And this is the switch for water.
Yes.
So when I put fire to water,
Water.
I am increasing the enthalpy of water.
Okay.
I'm making it steam.
Right.
So when I connect that, so then what happens is the fire element is trying to dominate the water element within the body. So remember, mudra is this circuit. It connects, it makes the circuit within the body, the endocrine gland. So it's making this circuit within, the energy circuit. And once this energy circuit is complete, what it does, it is actually increasing the enthalpy or the heat in the water element within the body. The fire is trying to dominate the water element.
Okay.
Make sense?
And that helps relieve the lack of fluid in the joints, and
it energizes water, so it has multiple effects. You can see this dry, the eyes
dryness
are
of the eyes
moisture
increases
will
water
increase.
content. Right.
Psoriasis, the dryness, the swedana, the sweating, all these things will increase. Actually, when I came to America first year, I did not get any sweating. I was shocked what happened. But next year I felt sick because when the sweating doesn't happen. So this mudra would have helped.
Right. Okay.
So the water content needs regulation, sometimes because of dryness. So dry. So exercise is very important. You should not leave your body dry. So moisturizing. So right, instead of using moisturizer, you can do this. You can save money. And you can donate to us, right? Okay. So if you just
question. With this hand, I can maintain my fingers like this, but with the other hand, the fingers are not. So what can I do to maintain better posture of the mudras?
So the thing is, whatever you can do to hold the main points. So that is, for example, if I'm holding Shunya Mudra, I hold this and this, right? That's fine. If I'm holding Shunya, but the other fingers, it may or may not be aligned. To the degree you can hold it properly, it's fine. Otherwise, okay, what can you do? It's a question of practice. As you do Surya Namaskar and other asanas, your palm gets more stronger. So the more your palm gets stronger with the practice of Surya Namaskars, then your mudras get even better.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there is a question in chat. If fire is not there properly, what happens? So if fire is not there, that is called as mandagni, lack of fire. So this is the main problem in Ayurveda, which is treated. So because the thing is, without fire, there is no cooking in the body, right? The food needs to cook, like your ideas also need to cook. Otherwise, coldness. So that is why too much salad and dry foods are not allowed in Ayurveda, because dryness can wear out the fire. You need ghee. You need ghee. You need like food which is digesting. You need lubricated, highly energetic foods to digest, and improve the fire. Ghee actually improves the fire. Ghee improves the fire. Okay, going back to the screen. I hope I answered that question. So that is ghee improves the fire, improves like anything. So the next one is Shankha Mudra. We spoke about it. So this is for thyroid issue, for weight loss, for rejuvenating the body, stammering, and for speech and throat. This is amazing. Shankha Mudra. This is those who have stammering, speech issues, throat and all that. And basically this purifies your 72,000 nadis. So basically this is also practice. So today we'll also see a couple more meditational mudras. So this is also used in worshipping deities because it purifies all your 72,000 nadis. The next
Prabhuji,
one.
one question.
Yes.
When you say throat, what do you mean by throat? Do you mean like soreness of the throat, or do you mean just
it improves the what do you call, the purity of speech.
Oh, okay.
See, the thing is, there is 72,000 nadis. So nadis have, like for example, stammering is also a result of some pap or some thought blockage in the mind, some debilitation in the mind. It is also said to be a result of that, some shock or something. So that purifies over a period of time if you do this. So that purifies the nadi which carries the sound. So then your speech will become smoother. Okay.
Prabhuji, I think we need to be a demigod with many arms to do all these mudras.
See, the thing is, we have to start with what is most important for you.
I think I need everything.
Yeah. Okay. Then, yeah. So then you hire a cook. That's all. So that you can do the mudras. That's all I can. Yeah. Now that was all the recap from last class. So today I have 5 special mudras for you. So next is Apana Mudra. So Apana Mudra definitely works on your Apana, on your glands, on the lower glands. So glands of the lower abdomen. So to cleanse. So this is Apana Mudra. So let me just show the finger. As you can see, this is very easy to see, this one. So this is very, very good for cleansing. So those who have problems with urine, those who have problems with what do you call it? The urine not flowing properly or yellowish urine. Chia water helps a lot, but along with that, this Apana Mudra. So swelling in the body, those who have excess swelling in the body, those who feel because of stress, some people swell up. I become the opposite. If I'm stressed, I become thin. I almost disappear. My wife has to look for me with the durbin, called the binoculars. So, but some people are opposite. So when you become stressed, you swell up. So this helps remove that stress. So basically, stress hits your digestion and excretion. So excretory system can be rejuvenated by this. So we have another question. I swell up. Yes. So swelling can be controlled by this Apana Mudra. So if we can focus on this Apana Mudra, this can really, excess water in the body is removed. Urinary blocks, even for piles, this is very good. Even for piles, this is excellent. This is very good. So those who have had piles or those who have piles, if you do this Apana Mudra, that smoothens, improves the excretion, makes it easier, smoother. So piles is very difficult. That means you're finding it difficult to excrete. Okay, the next one is a very important mudra for the heart region. To alleviate gallstones. So gallstones, this is Apana Mudra is the best. This Apana Mudra is for all excretory related issues. This is very, 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 very beneficial. For gallstones, kidney stones, Apana Mudra is very, very beneficial. Next one, let's see the heart mudra. So the heart mudra is heart mudra is a little unique, so you have to, the picture is not very clear, but I will show you. So you fold the forefinger and touch these two. So this is the heart mudra. This is very, very important to improve the circulation of blood in your body. So it thins the blood. And it thins the blood. You fold the forefinger and press these two fingers. So when you fold and press these two fingers, you will find that this is the mudra that you need to do. So this is the heart mudra. Where is this very beneficial? If you are having symptoms of heart attack. What are the symptoms of heart attack? Anyone who gets pain in the left side, the stammering in the left side, or any of those things, if it comes up, then this mudra is very, very beneficial. Very, very beneficial. So it thins the blood, immediately helps you in terms of a heart attack. So I want all of you to try this for a couple of minutes. Just hold this. So bend the forefinger and press the middle finger and the ring finger, and just practice it. There is a question. Yes. Is there a question? Okay, just one moment. Yeah. So please practice this for a couple of minutes, or 1 minute at least. Okay, so if you see, this immediately improves the flow of blood, regulates the heart. This is very good for asthma attacks also. So if you are asthmatic patient, if you practice this regularly, then definitely there is a lot of benefit to asthma. So mudras are very important. So for migraine, we spoke yesterday. For migraine, the Vayu mudra is very important. And for migraine, the Apana mudra is very important, because migraine is related to excretion, stress, Vayu. So the Vayu mudra, and this is very important. This helps basically to improve the flow in the region of the heart. So basically it thins the blood. That's where you find the benefit. For migraine also, this is beneficial. See, every mudra has many side benefits. There is no negative side effects. Remember, mudras have no negative side effects. They are completely beneficial. This is very good for migraine also, but the Vayu mudra is also very good for migraine, Apana mudra, and this heart mudra. So basically, if anyone is having symptoms of heart problems, so then they should do the heart mudra, because the blockages, the stress in the heart region, all that things is completely removed by the heart mudra. Okay. All right. So any questions in this?
When you say practice, Prabhu, I would like to see oceanic waves practice, meaning just keep it like that and then breathe in and breathe out
Yes.
deeply.
Yes. Perfect. So when you practice means the mudras when you hold. So when you hold, this is the heart mudra, for example. So I hold it. Ideally, you should sit down and just calm down and meditate for the mudra to take full effect. Just like you see, just like an electric current begins to flow. So when the current begins to flow, the lesser the obstacles, the faster and better the current flows. The faster and better the current flows. So if you are able to hold it like that, longer, so then the energy flows faster. But in case you are working and I just want to hold the Vayu Mudra, I'm just sitting, I'm working, I'm restless, but still it will benefit. So ideally, if you sit down and meditate on those mudras, it will give you the best effect. But even otherwise, if I sit down, relax and mudra, that is still beneficial for us. So both ways, yes.
When you say for the heart, the mudra that you're talking about, do you need to press? Do you need to press, or what is it called? Just the tips of it will be slightly
Yeah,
touching.
so see the pressing, the touching is when you touch these two. When you touch the tips, that is when you just touch. Otherwise, when I'm holding, for example, Shunya Mudra, then I have to press it down a little.
Right. For the heart one that you showed before, we have to press a little.
The heart one, yes, you push this down and press. Yeah, here you don't press hard, you just touch. You have to feel the pulse. It's subtle.
It's a little. Okay.
So if you press only when it has to bend down or press like that, but otherwise you just touch, subtle touch.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. Okay. So next is the dhyana mudra. So this is what Buddha used to hold. Buddha made this famous. So this dhyana mudra, you can see you hold the palms and then you hold the two thumbs. You just touch the thumbs. You don't press the thumbs. You just touch the thumbs. If you don't press hard and if you just touch it, then it will give you a very wonderful effect. Just the tips. So that is for meditation.
Does it matter which hand goes down and which hand is up?
Which is that?
Does it
So
matter?
you can change. It is said you can hold either hand, and then you can change either hand.
Okay.
So it is said half the meditation we do with one side, and half the meditation you can do with the other side. So then both are beneficial. So dhyana mudra, either way it is beneficial. So you can do it with one hand pressed or the other hand pressed. So it's fine. Okay. This is when you sit for pranayam, meditation, this mudra becomes very, very helpful, very, very beneficial. Helps improve focus better. Okay, let's go to the next one. That is the Ganesha Mudra. So this is to remove blockages and take vows. Just one moment here. Okay. So the Ganesha Mudra is to remove any blockages. So you can do with either hand. So when I take a vow, if you see, this is how they take a vow in religious ceremonies. So you have to clasp both the hands and hold it here. So you can do either hand. So when you take a vow, this is the mudra that you do. This is called Ganesha Mudra, that removes all blockages. So when you want to take a sankalp, when you want to do a particular meditation, so that's when you hold this mudra.
And the orientation should be equally divided for time.
What is that?
The orientation.
No, this is like dhyanam. Like when you sit to meditate and take a vow, or you want to meditate and strengthen your mind to take a vow, you want to remove all blockages, then you can hold it. Usually like 8-10 minutes if you hold. Practice it on a regular basis. Then basically when you do the asana and pranayam, what happens is the body air is aligned. But when you do the mudra, it immediately goes into that direction which you want. So now I want to remove all blockages so that I can focus the mind. So I'm taking a vow, Ganesha Mudra. Then the prana actually aligns like that.
Prabhu, does it matter which hand is up or which hand is down? Or...
No, you can do it either. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. So it can really help. So when you see a pujari taking a vow, he usually takes like this before a yagya. That is one option.
Is it active or is it?
What is that?
Is it active mudra or is it like just passively touching?
No, it's active. You hold it.
So you're holding it like this.
Holding it tight. You have to pull it actually.
Okay, pull it. Yeah.
You have to pull. Pull means not like really, not a tug of war,
Yeah.
but just soft pulling, you know.
Yeah.
So there needs to be a soft pulling. So
Okay.
that is the Ganesha Mudra. Yeah.
Thanks. Yep.
And then we go on to Rudra Mudra. So in this, this one is for gaining strength and mental clarity. So you see Ganesha Mudra and Rudra Mudra are more about removing blockages, clearing the mind like that. So with the thumb, and you leave the little finger and middle finger, then the other two fingers. Can everybody try this? Right, so this is called Rudra Mudra. Lord Rudra, Lord Shiva, his strength. So mental clarity, the yogic clarity and strength comes with this mudra. So this is the Rudra Mudra. So today, what are the new mudras we studied? One was the heart mudra, right? Dhyana Mudra, right? Then after Dhyana Mudra, we studied the Ganesha Mudra. And the last one is the Rudra Mudra. So we leave these and these two, like this. The Apana Vayu Mudra that we studied, that can be done like this also. One more example. It can be done like this also. It can be done like this also. But that is very good to cleanse your excretory system, the Apana Vayu Mudra. It's very good to open up the excretory system. Okay. Somebody was asking a question. I stopped there. There is one more question in the chat here. So before that, can anybody had a question?
So the question, it could be a foolish question. How about, like you mentioned, when you go to bed, keep your hand like this, right? And if you get up like this, you're a yogi. How about if we just tape our hands and sleep like that? Is it beneficial?
I saw one doctor tell that you can tape your hands like this.
Right, that's what.
That's, I don't know too much. So she said for your kids, you just tape your hands and, you can just slide, soft tape it up like this. What if you tape it too hard, then mudra becomes, in hospital. So you can just softly kind of tape it or put some soft cloth there. So just you can hold it. So, but it's very beneficial. The position itself is very beneficial. Now, what is Chalzion? Sumanji, I have no clue what is Chalzion.
It's something like an eye bump over, the eye, Oh, the eye. Yeah, not there. Yeah, inside the eye, or yeah. There. Yeah,
Oh, the
on the upper side.
moisturizing. So we spoke about that, right? That is the Varuna Mudra. The Varuna Mudra. So for eyes, best is Varuna Mudra. The two mudras that are beneficial for the eye is Varuna Mudra, and see, if it is heat related, if it is dry, so then Varuna Mudra. If it is related to too much moisture or swelling up, so then you do Surya, Shunya Mudra. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So you have to see
Also
what
can
is the
do
cause.
warm water compressions. Take a cotton, boil the water, and then press it for that eye chalazion.
Oh, okay. So you are
Yeah.
talking about the alternate solution. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Warm water compression. Okay. All right. Any mudra for throat pain and irritation. So we spoke about the throat. So in the Shankha mudra. So for throat. So Shankha mudra, I'll just share it again for the throat. So here you can see this is very good for the throat and Shankha, right? So this is the Shankha mudra, which is very good for the throat and speech. That affects every aspect of the throat issues. Okay, I hope that answers. Any other quick questions, comments? Okay.
So maybe for headaches, the migraine, the mudra for the migraine. Is that
Yeah.
recommended?
So we discussed for the migraine, there are two that we showed in general. Again, migraine depends on the cause. The heart mudra is very important. The heart mudra is important, and the Vayu mudra. So this is the heart mudra that I showed today.
Yeah.
Right. So this and the Vayu mudra. So Vayu mudra is this one. Sorry, this one. Yeah. So the Vayu mudra, this is very good. So Vayu mudra and what we saw, the heart mudra, they are very good for the migraine actually. Yeah. So any other questions?
Any mudra to slow down the hunger?
Slow down hunger. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So basically you can do Varuna mudra. So the water content increases, right? So see, it depends on what is happening. So if you have excess Vat, so then you do Vayu mudra. If you are not slept well, you are stressed out, so then you want to control this. Otherwise, if you want to just moisturize your body, not feel very hungry, so then this is good. The water mudra, the Varuna mudra. It's good. It moisturizes, so it increases the moisture content in the body. So in that way, the hunger also kind of doesn't affect you as so much. So this is very good. All right. Any other questions? And to energize, yes, energize is this. Any mudra for sinus? See, for sinuses, we have to first do kriya. The mudra doesn't remove the physical things. So for sinus, first you have to do the kriya. Neti, dauti, we do the kriya. And then we have to increase the, we have to control the Shunya mudra helps a lot, because that is, the Surya mudra, you know. The any mudra that is relating to the sun is very, very beneficial. So anything relating to do with the finger of sun, what do you call it, earth, to actually ground it. But in general, you have to cleanse the sinuses. You have to cleanse the sinuses first by neti and others, and then you have to control it by vata. That's important. But anything to do with the earth will also ground it, because the kapha will reduce. Okay.
Prabhu, for Neti, there are these devices these days, right? Which kind of automated, battery operated. It pushes water out. Is it
Uh-huh.
advisable to use those?
It can also help, but in general, Neti you have to do when you bend forward, you have to naturally lift the head and
Right.
give it that gravity pass.
Right. I'm gonna bring.
If it pushes also, it's fine. I mean, it should not be too much because it should not get in here, but it should pass with the gravity down. Yeah.
Okay. So these sort of things, right? Are these advisable, or a Neti pot is better?
Neti pot is better. I mean, for sinuses, always Neti is better.
Yeah, this is sort of a thing where you really fill up the water, and here you press the button, it kind of pushes the water out. So that's what.
That's also okay, but it's not very recommended because nowadays they are innovating. That is like when you do asanas, it's like assisted asanas. So this is like assisted neti.
Okay.
Prabhuji, Neti also is helping to prevent COVID-19 infection.
Oh yeah, right. Actually, in India there is one group of doctors who said that they do neti and dauti every day, and those who are doing COVID, I do consultation, Ayurveda consultation. So some of them are taking COVID consultation. So this is one way to prevent neti. Every day doing neti. I know one doctor, I go to teach yoga. Tonight I'm going. He does, as soon as before going to hospital, he does neti. After coming back, he does neti. He takes turmeric. He boils water and puts turmeric and that steam he takes. And he says that is protecting him because he's dealing with about 25-30 COVID cases every day now.
Prabhuji, can you show us once how to demonstrate how to do Neti?
How to do neti? Not today, because
No, not today. Just
we'll definitely
one
will.
of these days.
Yeah. Okay.
Prabhuji, can you show Surya Mudra? Because I don't see it in the video.
Yeah. So there are so there is Shunya Mudra, but for the benefits of Surya Mudra are multiple. So we can, so I just want to show in the presentation. The heat in the body is increased by the Surya Mudra. Actually, it is the fire. So when the fire in the body increases, so then the heat increases. Okay. For that, we use the Surya Mudra. So to improve the heat. So that is with these fingers. So if you want to increase the enthalpy, the heat in the body, then you actually do the Surya Mudra. Okay, that I haven't included in the presentation. If I was just checking if it's there. No. So this is the Surya Mudra. So this is beneficial to increase the heat and to improve the fire, like that. So remember, this is to control the Vata, right? This is to control the space, this place space. This is to control the fire. This is to control the water, these mudras. Okay. So in this way, by these mudras, if you do it sufficiently longer enough, you can get tremendous benefits. So 25-30 minutes a day is very, very beneficial. Okay.
Prabhuji, if they say according to Ayurveda that your pitta is higher,
okay,
then should you do?
Then you should not do Surya Mudra.
Yeah, not Surya Mudra, but then which Mudra should you do? The water?
Then you should basically first, when anything is aggravated, first you have to do Vayu Mudra.
Oh, okay.
Because first air needs to come down, the transporter, carrier. So
right,
air, when it is disturbed, everything else is disturbed. So first you do the Vayu Mudra. First you do the Vayu Mudra. You calm down with the Vayu Mudra. Then you can do the Water Mudra,
Mudra.
Kapha, balance the Kapha, like that.
Right.
Right? That's how we do it. But first, Vata, one should control the Vata with the Vayu Mudra.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. Which mudra helps to control anger? Okay. That's important. Children mudra. Take care of children nicely. So anyway, so anger is basically, again, it is carried by vata. It is carried by air. So that is why, as much as possible during the day, if you are able to hold yourself in jnana mudra, right, and vayu mudra. So basically these are two basic calming down, but that is not like exactly at the time of anger. For anger, when you are angry, one of the things that affects is heart rate goes up. So then the heart mudra is beneficial. Then the heart mudra is beneficial because it improves the flow and calms, like that calming down for the heart. Because actually speaking, anger destroys your brain cells and your heart cells. Anger destroys everything. So that is why vata. So generally you should be in jnana mudra in general. You should be either chanting or you should be in jnana mudra. And vayu mudra is very beneficial. When you are angry, when you are like very upset, so then the heart mudra becomes very, very beneficial. Okay, that would be for anger. Any other questions, comments? Okay, so I will just summarize once again from the presentation all the mudras, so then we will end for today. So we began with the 5 fingers, right? So we explained that it's an energy circuit, the 5 elements. For general mood, to prevent anger and everything, then you do the jnana mudra. Do hold it as much, just press, don't just touch, don't press too hard, just touch. So then it's very good for heart, Alzheimer's, weak memory, to improve your memory. Anger also is affected by memory, so intelligence. So this is the intelligence mudra, the jnana mudra. So focus on jnana mudra as much as possible throughout the day. After jnana mudra, in your day to day, when you walk around, run around too much, your vata becomes vitiated. So focus on vayu mudra. Then the next mudra, which is very good for improving your hearing, to control the akasha tattva, is the tinnitus, vertigo, all these problems, is the shunya mudra. The prana mudra, of course, the picture is missing, but the energizer, right? So you know this, the bullet. So prana mudra is the bullet mudra, like this. Okay, and the next one is, let's go. So after this comes the Varuna mudra. So for increasing your flow, increasing the water content, moisture content, all the dryness to go away. Varuna, water. For anemia also it is very, very beneficial. To purify all your nervous system, to lose weight and everything, Shankha mudra is very good, especially to lose weight. Then we have Apana mudra. So this is, today we studied this. So this is to cleanse your kidneys, your intestines and all your organs. So this is very, very beneficial. So similarly, heart mudra, for thinning the blood, for varicose veins, to improve blood flow. Rajagaurang Prabhu, you were asking for varicose veins. So this is to improve because varicose veins means the blood is thick. So this one improves the flow. For migraine also, this is very, very beneficial. Dhyana mudra, for meditation, this is highly effective, highly beneficial. Just touch any hand on each other. You can change the position every half hour or something, and just touch the thumbs. And then we have Ganesha Mudra, to remove the blockages when you take a vow to meditate. So this is very, very beneficial in that sense. And finally, we have the Rudra Mudra, to improve mental clarity and focus. So Rudra Mudra is very, very beneficial. So this is, you just open up the middle finger and the little finger, and then you can press it down nicely. Yeah. So this is the Rudra Mudra. Right. Does it pain when we hold for longer in Vayu Mudra? No, it shouldn't. It doesn't pain. Shouldn't pain. Don't press it too hard. You can just keep it like it doesn't. It shouldn't pain. It is a painless therapy to get out of pain. Okay. All right. So thank you all so much, and we will catch up again. I'm doing an astrology workshop today evening. If anyone is interested, I'll just share. Whoever wants to join can join in. So tomorrow we catch up again. Tomorrow we are doing it at 8:30. Let's catch up at 8:30 tomorrow. Okay, the yoga class, instead of 8, it'll be 8:30. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Babaji.
Thank you, Prabhu. So any
Probably since I've hurt my back right now, I'm not doing any yoga because my back is in like a spasm.
Oh, is it? Okay. So let me teach you for back stretches. Maybe an hour later, I'll catch up with you.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Bye.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Who was
Prabhu,
that? I spoke, but I didn't realize who I was speaking to.
any
Oh.
information on pranayam session? Are you going to do a pranayam session or?
Pranayam, I've focused on the mudras today. Tomorrow we'll do a deeper pranayam session. I'll focus only on pranayam. Is that fine?
Sure, Prabhu. Thank you.
Okay.
Probably the back was me, Tanya Mata.
Tanya, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we will catch up in an hour. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.